Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Been a couple weeks. We were on vacation, which you all saw in the short videos, and we got back late Wednesday of last week. I tried to film a couple little things Thursday and Friday, Saturday, but I just didn't feel like I had enough time, and I was still trying to get back into the swing of things here, so I just disregarded those videos that I made, and we're gonna start fresh this week on a brand new week and see what all we get into. So it's nice to be back, and we'll see where we get going here today. Okay. So today we're going to be spreading. That's what we did pretty much all the end of last week. So we're going to get in the truck here so we can get it backed out of the barn. Eric's in the spreader, and we're gonna move and get set up so he can start spreading the day. We've got some rain this afternoon or tonight, so we're gonna try and finish up here. But we're out here in the field, set up. We've got this self-contained conveyor here we're using. We're waiting on Eric to show up so we can start loading him out here. Basically what we're doing here is we got potash here in the back hopper. Eric's getting full here, so we're going to shut it down. And we got that one full, and he's going to pull up to his back hopper, and I'm going to back up to my front hopper so we can get DAP in the back hopper of his spreader. So we've got Eric loaded, turning him loose. He's heading out, and we'll see what else we can go get into until it's time to swap these trucks out for his second load today. So we're up here in the liquid barn. We've got a couple loads of 28% nitrogen coming in today. So we got it all the way cleaned out. Josh is sweeping the floor. We're pretty much out of potash for right now, so we need to get some more in. But while it's empty, went ahead, sprayed all the fertilizer off the loader so it doesn't sit on it and rust, and keep it nice. So getting cleaned up in here so we can get a truck in here in just a little bit. All right, everybody, it's Tuesday today. Nice and gloomy outside, storming. So today we backed our seed tender in the barn here, and we're having some problems with losing some of our things off our belt last year and getting stuck in the planter. So we have a new belt here, and we are going to be pulling the old belt out of here and putting this one in today. Holy smokes. Spin it.
We need to come around with it?
Yeah. He's going to drop me. So right now we're trying to find the split in the belt. A little bit more, it's right here. Whoa. And Eric has a little door up there that we took off where he can pull the wire out to hold it together. So he can do that, and we will attach this belt to that belt and pull this one in. Original plan here isn't going to work. These attach with these clips on each end of the belt, and you slide a wire through them. So we was just going to attach this one to the old belt, but these clips on the end of this one are really shallow compared to the other one, are really deep, so they don't even match up. So we're just going to have to do it the hard way, and we're going to pull the old belt out of here, and we'll have to feed that one through and get it attached up that way. Well, after we got this belt all the way out, we got the bottom section in. We pulled the tender out, and they're gonna go wash it. It had some grain still left in it. Didn't look too great, so they're gonna go wash it out before we get this other belt in. But what we was having problems with is you could see these cleats here were breaking off, and when they did that, they were going in our planter and plugging up where the seed drops down into the tubes. So we're having problems with that, so it was definitely needed for a new belt. And just overall in general, you can see it just doesn't look all that great anymore. So hopefully here in just a little bit we'll get that back in here and get the top section in and get that finished up. Well, I didn't get to film getting that belt all the way in. It was actually a lot harder than what we thought it was going to be or anticipated it to be. So we had to end up pulling all the bearings off up at the top of the conveyor there. And while they were doing that, I went in and got caught up doing paperwork for a lot of the afternoon here. Had some things pop up, so it's never good when that happens, but it kind of helps not make a video. But we'll see what happens here. After they got the conveyor done though, they started working on my planter, which has pneumatic downforce, which uses airbags to push the planter units down into the ground. And last year was our first year with that system, and we didn't really seem to like how it worked. So from that, now we're going to use the air, and we ended up putting springs on with it. I'll show some of that tomorrow whenever I get back to the farm. But we're all headed home tonight. We've got supposed to be a good storm coming in, so we all cut out here pretty quick. But we'll see what that looks like tomorrow and see what else we get into. All right guys, so today's Wednesday. This morning Josh and Eric went up, backed all the combines out of the barn at one of our other farms, and in the back of that barn was our last planter to get out, which is our Kinsey 3800. It's a 24 row, so that's just going to be a corn planter. So we got it out of the barn this morning, got it down to the house, and gonna start going through it and getting it ready. Right now, since yesterday, temperatures dropped probably 30 degrees outside, so we're dealing with that. But we're thinking this is probably going to be the last cold spell we get, and then after that, hopefully we have everything ready to go so that we can start rolling on planting. So hopefully we get this finished up. But Eric and Josh are going to be working on those planters today. Today is going to be a little bit different here. Me and Dad's going to go on a small little road trip here. We've had people ask to see more of our Ford tractor collection, so we're gonna go in and look at it, and we're gonna be going and picking up a front end for our row crop Ford 5000. Ours has one on it, but we believe it's the wrong front end, and I think it's off a 6000. So we're gonna go get the correct front end and bring it back so we can get it put on it and get it looking a little bit better. So we'll go take a look at some of these tractors here in just a minute before we head out and show you what we're talking about. So this is all part of our collection here. We've got a Ford 6000 Commander with 2-row picker here. And then this is the tractor we're gonna go get a front end for today. We've got another 5000 right here, a Fordson, a offset 541 here, and a couple more 6000s. And then we're going to take this loader off of this tractor and probably put a 1-row picker on this one. So that's some of what we got here at the house. We've got some more stacked up other places, but so this is the front end we're thinking is wrong. So we're going to go grab that front end here in just a minute and go bring it back. And I doubt we'll get it swapped out anytime soon, but we'll see how much different they are and see if we were right. Up, Eric. Well, we got front end to the tractor, and we went ahead and started on it right away. It started raining again, and we kind of looked at the weather. See, it's supposed to get pretty cold tonight, so we went up to my house, grabbed the sprayer that was in the barn up there, and bringing it back down here to the main shop. We have our barn down here is a steel building, and it's got really good insulation in it. And since we've already been using this sprayer this year, it's back to having liquid and water and stuff in it. So we want to make sure it goes in a barn that we're sure is going to stay warm tonight, since it's supposed to dip down below freezing, so we don't have nothing freeze up and bust on it. So Eric is currently pulling it back in the barn right now, and we're going to go over here in the barn that that Josh and Dad are working on that tractor in, and see what all they got done. So this is the front end that was under this tractor earlier. They already got the new one under it, and they're putting the wheels and tires off the other one on this one, and it should be just about finished up. Well, we got everything tucked back away in the barn here, so this is one we changed front end out on, and then after that we took this one over, and from when we restored it, we never did have a good seat to put back on it, so we put a new seat on it today and got it back here in the barn, and it's pretty much done except for this grill. We're gonna have to get some longer screws to put in it. We can't get it up there far enough, so we got some of those already, but just didn't get to it today. So hopefully tomorrow we'll get that one finished up, and it's pretty much done after we get the decals on too. I did forget about that. So, but that's probably gonna do it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.